Okay. Hello, Blinken. Anyone? Hello, I'm there. I've just started the stream. How are you? Literally just started. We were playing this, hello, sir. Hello. Yeah, literally... Oh, I haven't collected any of this. Just started this moment. Hey, Monas. How is everyone today? Is the audio okay? I'm afraid I've got a bit of a headache, so we'll probably only play for about half an hour or so. Plus it's kind of late already, but I wanted to at least finish the part of the event that we were doing, which is this one. Hey Tommy, here for a long time, not a short time. I'm afraid I won't be streaming for a very long time today, but... Hey Tommy. How are you doing today? What do I need to do here? Invite A to the bathhouse. Okay. Is the stream okay? Is it all set up well? What's everyone been up to today? Hey Snoofy, how are you? For those of you that missed the stream yesterday, we were doing more of the Inazuma event. It's like a big festival. We found out that there was some mysterious doppelganger thing going on. Someone was trying to do something bad. We were trying to suss that out. And somehow related to that, we're going to an onsen with Raiden Shogun. So that's pretty much it, really. You've been playing a mix of cute and horror visual novels. What have you been playing? Oh my word. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting to start the stream in such a cozy position. Oh my word. I love onsens, dude. Have you guys ever gotten to a hot spring? It's fucking lovely. I feel relaxed already, even if they are wearing towels in a bath. Which you're famously not meant to do. Although you can do the thing where you have a cold wet towel on your forehead. You have timed watching this well. Your arm today, dude. I have empathetic pain for you. It's not pleasant. Didn't go into work as he figured it probably felt worse, probably best not to work. Yeah, don't make it worse. But also rough that you have to miss out on a day of work. You do cold wet towel on head and bath. It's very nice, right? Just kiss. Pet already. Caught by a spider. Cool. Wasn't there like a visual novel about dating, like Lovecraftian horrors? I feel like I watched someone play that a while ago. You weren't going to make it worse, you were going to do it one-handed. Yeah, but inevitably you'd forget that your arm hurts and you try and lift something with two hands and break it. Oh, sorry, Monas. If I fart in the bath, does it count as a hot spring? No, you're thinking of jacuzzis. They're talking about the nightmares that are currently plaguing Inazuma. People randomly started falling asleep and having nightmares. There's a lot of these Lovecraftian horror dating games. There's a lot of overlap between horny people and frightened people. I think they just want to feel something. You get me? If I hadn't broken out that nightmare yesterday, what would have happened to me? A is worried. Yeah, waifu was also trapped in a nightmare, but A made a big lightning bolt or something that woke us up. Oh, she pulled out her sword and killed the other person. That's rough.
謝る必要はありません。あの時の決断を悔いたことは一度もありませんから。
You've had some shameful self-discovery. There's nothing wrong with it. It's rough being the Raiden Shogun, huh?
そこで盗み聞きしている二人もそろそろ出てきては。言っとくけど。
Oh, cute.
私のアイディアじゃないからね。
I think this is what people thought Genshin Impact was. Right? They ignored like the hundreds of hours you can spend running around the like, Breath of the Wild overworld. And all the boss fights and stuff. This is a carefully placed camera angle, oh my word. Well, you're welcome, chat. This might be the last stream you ever watch before I get banned off Twitch and YouTube.
旧友の心を開くにはどうすればよいかと尋ねたら、信頼のおけるものとともに新たな環境で新たな
You're surprised you never did the dating stories. I really liked the Noel one. I did that like when it was released. I haven't done any of the other ones.
私のことを案じてくれていたようですが、それは杞憂です。もし調査が滞ったり、
This is Genshin in your mind's eye.
関係していることを示す手がかりが見つかったりすれば、あなただ。
そうだんか。汝に過去のことを話すよう迫った。
え？助けて！
外から見たい。行ってみましょう。
We're in so much of a hurry that we dried ourselves off and put our elaborate clothes back on. I'd be running outside in a towel. That's probably how I end up in prison. Raiden's gonna have to slice her open. Dude, you'd be putting socks on with like wet feet and everything, wouldn't you? Oh god, it's God. I kind of like that shot of Mizuki staring menacingly over. Ah yes, Mizuki, Mizuki.
心臓が止まるかと思った。さっき何か食べようと思って右遊亭に向かって歩いてたの。でも橋を渡ったところで
I took a paracetamol, but my headache doesn't seem to really be going down.
見つめてるのに気づいたのよ。
Wonder what it's caused by.
だからその人の姿もぼんやりとしか見えなくて怖かったけど。
It could be a doppelganger from the story, but also it could just be another NPC that looks exactly the same. It's the confident you. The kind that would pee behind a tree. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are here. I can't believe it's Toho Project. Nothing like a yokai to suggest let's just go to the police station and file a report. Classic mythology.
これまで二重心が現れたのは会場にか。
でも直接的な危害を受けてなくてよかったよ。
報告に参りました。
天領奉行のものですか。どうしたのです？
会場に。
I think if they made Genshin again, they'd make Raiden like 3 meters tall. Man, she's cute. You were looking at graphics cards today, as Monster Hunter Wilds could be bundled with the AMD CPU or GPU. I mean, that's a good way to save, like, what? How much is it? Is it like £70 or something? I don't know, I haven't looked at the cost, but I'm guessing it's a mainline Monster Hunter game on release. That's Paimon. Oh god, the Kappa from last year has fallen asleep.
将軍様、申し訳ありません。
起こってしまったことの開墾に体力を使うことはありません。
残念ながらおりません。
僕たち ちょっとカッパと離れてたんだけど、振り向いたら倒れてたんだ。
I still find it funny that they couldn't be asked to model an actual set of yokai, so they just put masks on kids. You settled on one and realised you can't put it in your PC, so there's no point. £60. £60 is £60, I guess. What were you buying? A new graphics card, specifically. Your CPU was pretty good, right? You had one of the ones with 3D X3D RAM, whatever it is. GPU for now. That'll be a nice upgrade. It doesn't fit, like, is it too physically big? My current GPU is actually a bit smaller than my old one. That 2070 was fucking massive.
いいサラ他の
異常ありません。念のため、
Your PC hasn't been upgraded in about 5 years.
わかりました。
That's a good cycle.
ではこれより参戦花祭りを中止とします。
CPU and GPU both due.
待って。
That's fair.
ミコ、何？
請求に過ぎるの
Does that also mean you need to upgrade, like, your motherboard and your memory and stuff as well? Or I'm guessing you're on DDR4 at least, right? Which is probably still perfectly fine.
映画誰よりも悪夢を警戒していることは100も承知じゃ。しかし、
We're doing Fasani's nightmare quickly.
どういうことだ？
ただの患者。さすが。こちらの鹿の院同心には。
If you wanted AM5 CPU, do you have to get DDR5 for that? Are the girls curing your headache? It's helping. Whenever I'm ill and I play video games, I think about when I was a kid and my mum let me stay home from school and play Wind Waker. I was so shocked. She was like, yeah, you can just stay home and you can play video games. She'd never said I could play video games before. It was always like a begrudging sure. But she, like, told me to sit there. So I think about that a lot. I think it was one of the many times I had, like, chicken pox or the fever or something. And it worked pretty well. I still felt ill, but it definitely helped a lot. Doppelgangers and nightmares, they're a psychological phenomenon. Oh, of course not, it's a different person. No, of course it's the same person. I'm gonna say that it's a psychological... No, it's a different person, of course. So they totally can just have Lumine doing voice lines, right? What's wrong with having her just talk more in quests? Like, I like Paimon, but surely it's okay. They want to occupy Inazuma. They want to cause panic. Why not?
そして犯人が稲妻城を新たな標的として移動したなら不在に気づかれないため、そしてさらに恐怖を拡大させるため、犯人はその地に身代わりを残す必要があった。
Oh, dearie me. You'd rather stay with an AM4. I mean, they'll be perfectly fine, right? Especially if you're buying something a couple years old. You'd probably get a very good deal.
道理で悪夢を感知できなかったわけだ。
なるほど。二重心の犯人はカッパのふりをして会場に潜入し、今は
それだけではありません。一人ではバレる可能性が高い。しかし、
The Ryzen 7 5800X AM4 is only £150. Seriously? I guess it's AM4. That's a fantastic CPU. Yeah. Ryzen 7 5800X only being 150 is crazy. I thought that was like £400. I don't remember the electronic market so much.
こういう変化の術ってびっくりすると尻尾をつかまれやすくなるって聞いたけど。
That's a fantastic bargain, yeah.
本当なのかな?
Is it the same chipset? Are you already on AM4? I thought the whole thing was that they wanted to do backwards compatibility with motherboards, but then flip turned on AM5. AM5 equivalent is 330. It's definitely not twice as good, yeah. Already AM4. Well, that's fantastic then. Specifically, I remember the X variation being really good. Like I thought that the 5800X was better than whatever AM5 thing was on release. At some things, not overall, but like the X part that I keep forgetting. That special bit of hardware. What's with all these poo pumpkins? What the fuck? Okay. Little rascals. Lumion does not look that upset. Oh. Do I need to start killing stuff? Do you think Nahida works? Ah, I was hoping. Hang on. Oh, Cerny! It's zenless but less horny. It's funny you say that because I started the stream and immediately got a hot spring scene, which is by far the...
Zenless but less kitten.
I mean, it's not horny, it was just cozy, right? It was cozy hot spring. But it's by far the closest thing to horny I've ever seen in the game. Unless you count Yae Miko's existence. How are you doing, buddy? I don't think we've chatted in a while. What's the other suspicious one? This one. You are in a special story quest and cannot what? What was that? You're doing Gucci. That's great to hear. 88 months. 89 months. Oh, hang on. Did you miss... miss 1 month? Resubbed for 88. They've subscribed for 89 total. Did you sub like once and then later come back and start this enormous streak? What have you been up to? Do you know, Cerny, do you know any good anime conventions in Germany? I want to go to more in general. I'm thinking that might be a good excuse to tie into like a weekend Germany trip this year. You don't think you ever missed a month? I don't think you had, but there seems to be one off. You have the cute Senko-san icon. You better be having nice food and water. Yeah, for dinner today I made like vegetarian gyros. I don't know how you describe it. It's like this soy protein that's covered in flavoring that I fried. Had it with a bit of tzatziki and some toasted flatbreads and some feta and some tomatoes. It was very nice. Very easy. Would you cosplay as Yae Miko if you went to a convention? Dude, I'd be a fantastic Yae Miko. Tokomi is pretty big here. Is it once a year, Sonny? Because there's a couple in the Netherlands. I think there's one in Rotterdam. That's like the main one, and then a couple throughout the country over the year in the other cities. If you feel like standing in queues for 4 hours until Gamescom is also okay. Well, I say convention, I mostly want to go to like an anime convention. I really like the artist markets. You love making tzatziki. I'm afraid I didn't make it, I just bought it from the supermarket. But yeah, making's good. Good flatbread can carry any dish, especially Greek stuff. Abso-fucking-lutely. I wouldn't even necessarily say this is like high quality flatbread, but it's like the nice one from the supermarket. It's the one that's folded in half. I don't know if you have that as well, but what is this evil Paimon? The Netherlands and the UK, the flatbreads often are folded in half, but they're oval shaped. When I was a student, I used to make pizzas on them with tomato puree, like raw tomato puree, for that extra umami, like a tiny bit, and then you spread it around, and then some like mozzarella, bit of basil, chuck it in the oven until it's all cooked. Very good. I used to eat a lot of that. It's been a long time though. I think I made it like once last year, and I was reminded of how great it actually is. Oh, what am I doing from the abyss? The artist market and Gamescom were nice. What am I doing? Tomato puree is a hack. Because you totally think, like I tried, as I was a student, it was a while ago now, but maybe, when was I a student? 2016? 17? 18? Around then? Not that long ago, I suppose. But I tried all sorts of things like passata, or getting a tin of tomatoes and cooking it down. None of them were as good as just getting tomato puree. It's like normally in cooking you only use a tiny bit in a dish, you brown it a little bit, maybe, and it adds umami to everything. But just using it straight is fantastic. Especially when you have to cook it, right? Like make sure you properly heat it up. It's so flavorful. Oh, good chunk of olive oil on it as well. Cracked salt and pepper. Dokomi is just in Dortmund. I'll have a look at that then. Where's my friend? They're talking about the Shogun. While this event's going on, I'm going to be on my phone. Dokomi, Germany. Well, if I go to one, I'll let you know. Maybe we can hang out. I don't think... Have we met, Cerny? I don't remember. You're going to head off. Good night, Tomu. It was nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your arm gets better soon. Dokomi looks cool. Never got to, I don't think so. Because I never went to like a gaming convention, right? Like a gaming LAN. I never went to Deutschland or I-58 or whatever. The I-series. And I don't think you were at Hugs.tf, which was the one thing I did. Which wasn't a LAN. It was like a charity stream. I think like Seagull was there. I got invited by RT Game once to go to... Is it Gamescom? There was something in London, I think. And I didn't go, but I probably should have. That would have been a good networking event. You've been to tons of TF2 events, just none you went to. I mean, I've not really gone to any proper events. It's a bit late for that now, right? They don't really do them anymore, do they? Dokami looks cool, dude. Giant maid cafe. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I would really just be going for the artist market. It's also, I mean, it's nice to walk around and just look at the cosplays and the cars that people wrap and all that. Artist Alley, yeah. Couple lands here and there. There was one in Poland in a couple of weeks. There is one in Poland in a couple of weeks. Have you done a lot of lands then? Like, you play like sixes and stuff? I'm so sorry, I've completely missed the event. What's going on? People are having like nightmares and thinking bad things are gonna happen that aren't gonna happen. You're off to Poland in a couple of weeks, mostly casting, yeah. Oh, nice. You're still quite active in the community then. I don't know what state Team Fortress is currently in. My headcanon is that it's been preserved and it's exactly the same as when I stopped playing. Sorry. We're thinking of the memories of the Bakedanaki. Tabibito, tabibito. Daijoubu desu. Ga. Probably is. I'm just guessing all the names will be different. Purified it. I did it. Nothing scarier than humans.
まだちょっと意識が混乱してるみたいだね。イントンセ。
トーマの親分マジやべえって言いまくってたのも。よく考えたら秋津遊芸を作ったのは一つ目子供たちなのに、今回は全部トーマが作業を担当してたよな。
Sea cats? What's that, Antondi? Is that an inappropriate visual novel? I don't trust chat anymore. You asked me a question about something a while ago and I was like, I don't know what that is.
まあそういうこと。
ふむ。わっぱの
Now
話
I'm
から
not
す
even
ると
gonna...
こやつら
not
は
even gonna say
500
it.
年前からずっと
Yeah, if you're coming over some con, you can see if you can drive up the day. It's only like a 2.5 hour drive. Alright. We'll see.
500年ぶりですね。サラ、
I can't make any plans or promises though,
二重心の件は解明しましたが、
but I will
悪
let you
夢
know.
の脅威はまだ取り除かれていま
Species
せん。
confused raccoons or
あなた
pandas.
たちは会
I
場
think
に
these are
向かって
tanuki, which is a Japanese yokai, like a monster,
妖靈の
mythological creature,
私が対処します。
which are based on raccoons, I guess. It's have you played Mario 2 on the NES? There's a leaf in Mario 2 that turns you into a tanuki. It gives you like a big tail, and if you stand still, you turn to stone. Tanuki are real. I mean, the mythological creatures, not the ones that can turn to statues and stuff and transform. It's a pretty common trope in Japanese games. This, I mean, it's a Chinese game, but Inazuma is based on Japan. There's always like a character with a leaf on their head that can
気
transform.
にしないでください。犬神補正師匠。
こやつは御苑で渚を盗もうとしたことがあるのじゃ。一歩間違えば A の剣でヤシオリ島の形に裁かれてしまうところじゃ。
The more you know. Mythology around the world's really interesting.
鎧、尋ねたい
Like
こ
The
とがあって
Witcher
きま
is
した。
chock full of it. Toho project's basically entirely just mythology stuff. A lot of the creatures in like Harry Potter were based on mythological stuff.
この子たちったら
I think there's Kappa in Harry Potter.
な
Even.
だめるのが大変なんだ。
お、鎧。やっぱり人間に殺されちゃった
Umineko
のか
means seagull. Really?
石にされちゃってる。
But Umi means sea, and Neko means cat. You're telling me you put that stuff together and you get seagull?
本当？狐の嘘
Are you
じゃ
sure
ない。
they don't call them sea cats?
この匂いやっぱり鎧
You
だ。
should read Noragami. I recognize the name.
鎧。人間に封印された
Bakemonogatari is pretty
この匂いは
mythology.
金閣
Noragami.
金閣それに鉄之助
Oh, I haven't read this, but I know this one.
あのカムナ春之助という人間が
Is the book any good?
返そうとしたけど
Or the show?
僕たちは必死に逃げて。
2014.
繰り返した。
This was airing around the time I started paying for Crunchyroll.
動ける仲間はどんどん
Stray
減
God.
っていって揚力も底をついたんだ。
Urban fantasy.
そこで太陽里、雲目の逃げ技を真似て
Hmm.
穴を掘って逃げようと
Show's only
した
2 seasons and never got a third.
そしたら
Okay.
太陽里
Was the
一
was the
郎
manga
が助
good?
けてくれたのか。なんと揚力もりもりの
Oh, they found a
角を掘り
horn.
出せたんだ。
角のおかげで揚力は一瞬で回復した。
Thump thump
そし
thump.
て
Clang
ズバ
clang.
ーンドカーンシュー
Manga's great. Oh, nice.
ズバーンドカーンシュー
Can I re-recommend the Zelda Twilight Princess manga?
人間の目を
I think I
盗んで
recommended it to you a while ago, but I've been continuing to read it and it's fucking insane.
春之助の小僧を懲らしめたわけではないのか。
その後
There's multiple chapters about Link having a mental breakdown.
人間にバレずにいられたんだけど。
It's a lot. It's a lot
隠れ
darker
るのが
than the
難しくな
game.
った
It's kind of crazy.
揚力に満ちた角。
There's like a lot of like,
妖理たちが悪夢にとら
oh,
われ
this town like everyone got
全ての
murdered by
人間を
monsters in it
悪
sort of
夢とみ
thing.
なすようになったのは
Which I don't know if that's implied
その
in Zelda
角に
Twilight
宿る
Princess,
揚
but
力のお
they
かげで
explicitly
融水
mention
で
it
きた
in the
けど
manga.
その角
There's a
に
popular
気づいた
opening
悪
song.
夢に
I feel like I've played the opening song in Osu, right? Do you know what the song's called? Because I recognized the picture of the guy.
我が輩は知っていた。
That's not Pure and Hey Kids, is it?
タヌキの道から外れておる。だから必ず悪い
He put it on the
結果を
planning
招
list.
くのだ。
If you want to own a physical copy, it's for sale like
タヌ
everywhere.
キの道
It's
から外れたというのか
it seems to be in every place that sells like the Pokemon manga. But I'm sure you can read it online.
人間から逃れられた。
Pretty easy.
人間は僕たちの土地。
その逆です。
I'm so sorry, Genshin. I have not been following you.
よその場所を避ける。
Chat, have any of you been watching or reading anything good
双方の
lately?
話し合いによって平和に
It's
ことを
called
進めるためで
Goya
した。
wa Machiwase.
そうだったのか。
Then again, can it get darker than Majora's?
うん、
Well, Majora's
確か
Mask is
にあ
about
の
like
時
the
そんな
hopelessness
こと
of
は
it
言
all,
ってい
right?
たよ
And like
うな。
everything dying and collapsing.
将軍の匿名
But
だ
I
った
mean,
もし妖怪がいたらよく話し合え。
yeah, well, It's not. I mean, it's the same stakes, right? Like in Twilight Princess, it's about the Zant trying to combine the world of light and the world of Twilight and rule it. Whereas Majora's Mask is about the moon killing everyone, which is kind of crazy. And then there's also the sadness where it's like you finally help someone out and then you have to go back in time and reset everything and suddenly they haven't been helped anymore. Their problem just returns. So unless you can do everything in one cycle, everyone's kind of screwed. I'd say it's not as, it won't be as dark as Majora's Mask, but it's a lot more like serious, I think. The Twilight Princess manga. And the art is fantastic. The two women that drew it, I can't remember their alias. They did all the other Zelda manga, but there's like a 10-year gap between Phantom Hourglass and Twilight Princess, and you can tell that they practiced a lot. It's like a really, really pretty book. And it's 12 volumes instead of like 1, so there's so much more time for them to invest. And they go into a lot more detail on character relationships and stuff. The Hey Kids song by Oral Cigarettes. Yeah, Cure Hey Kids. 'Hello, Ford.mp4. I was actually going to play Osu today, but my headache didn't want to go away. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow if I'm feeling alright. It's RNG. You're RNG. You changed your name. Which RNG are you? Because I have so many people in chat called RNG, by which I mean it's Vivarin and just RNG random number generator. Why did you change your name? You're aware that I will never call you by your new name, right?
500年も続いていて、今なお影響を与えてるなんて。それに
かつて漆黒の景色に溺れた
You've been playing visual novels if that counts as reading. I'd say so. Cute ones are like looking for a job and going on a date with a waitress, and then the other games where you get kidnapped. Ah. Osu does not sound like a good headache game. I don't think it would have been a good headache game. You got stoned and thought it sounded cool. 4 MP4. I guess it's good evidence to never do recreational drugs. Why not like MP5 or MP3? Why MP4?
その名を気に入ってはいないでしょうね。魔物の腹から抜け出して生き延びたものの、仲間が引き裂かれる場面だけが
Was Chio
目の前
A's sister? I don't remember the lore in this.
次第に彼女は
If you haven't played Genshin, by the way, A, the lady that's talking, is like the god of thunder or something. She rules the Japan region.
部下や家族、
But she's like the body is like a puppet, because the soul's in purgatory or something. She's like permanently meditating or something. But it's based on her sister's body who died, and people liked her. But then she got replaced by the robot, which was evil, but not evil, but like, you know, purely decision based instead of morally. It's a whole thing. It was a whole event. She's talking about how she cut off Chio's horn. No. God. It's insane. It's hard to keep track of all this. Mizuki's lore is that she's cute. Genshin's difficult to get into, worse than Final Fantasy. Is that true? I found it very easy at the start, but I think I ignored like a lot of events. It took me a few years to start paying attention to them, and then I've now taken a break for 2 years, so I've missed out on a lot. I only recently started getting back into it again, so, well, picking up. You can't wait to see how Zenless lore ties into the greater Hoyoverse. How are they going to add Shogun and Yaemiko into Zenless?
どうやらこの悪夢の断片もその主と同様
Do you like it, Sony? I don't remember if I've asked you before. Some other people in chat play it. It's great fun. It's got like a good story. Is that the game with Burnus? Story though. So I've also not been playing much Blue Archive over the last like couple months. I've been slowly... I mean, I've not been doing the dailies for a very long time. But I've missed most of the events in a while. I think I logged in, started doing one event, was really enjoying it, and then forgot to log in again. Oh, could you link it on Discord, Antondi? The links are disabled on Twitch. You never know when to point newcomers as an entry. To Genshin or Final Fantasy? You can just tell people to play, like, any Final Fantasy, right? Just play like 7 or 10 or 11. Yeah, links are disabled. They might show for you, but it's 3 stars for me. Maybe it is and you're more familiar with Final Fantasy. I mean, I've been playing a bit more of the MMO lately. I have no idea what's going on. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of the nightmare tied to a severed horn. That's all that remains. Oh, that's sad. Oh wait, hang on, this is a very sad event I've been, like, skipping over. Archons suffer the same turmoil. The dead may be gone, but it doesn't mean our emotions die with them. And then Yaemiko just buttoning. So what happened here? Like, Raiden had to kill someone that she didn't want to. Because she was stuck in a nightmare, and she cut off her horn. And now she has to kill the horn? Is that it? The nightmare fragment's been tied to the Bakke Danuki for 500 years. Oh, it might also kill all the Tanuki too.
Miko, 本気で言っているのですか?
信じられないというなら、水木とわっぱに聞いてみるといい。世界を渡り歩いてきたあやつらなら、似たよう
Some
な
characters are pretty well written and others not so much.
どうじゃ?
I mean, it's the same in Blue Archive, right? You have characters like Hina, and then you have characters that are like mentioned once, and then have no story relevance. But people love them still. And then they randomly will release an alternate style for the character and people love them. So they're having a moral discussion about what to do with this nightmare fragment, huh? Mizuki can be the hero. Zenless has only been out for half a year and it's getting an altar already next patch. That's insane. Although I don't know how long Blue Archive was off before it got the first alt skin. I don't know what the first alt skin would have been. Probably one of the beach episode skins, probably. Maybe Hoshino? I don't know. Not skin, just straight up new character. Oh, yeah, no, that's how Blue Archive does it too. The alternate characters are just new characters. Like, you have to roll for them again, and they have completely different stats and a different moveset. Like, Hoshino normal is like a tank shotgunner with a shield, whereas the swimsuit variation is like the best buffer in the game. Or something.
金閣、鉄之助、アホなことを言うでない。
数百年もの間、悪夢の断片と共に
Arknights ran for like 2 years before they did altars. I still haven't been able to get into Arknights. I just, whenever every like few months I'll log in, try and play for a bit, and then get stuck on like having to farm the dailies where you just have to leave your phone running for like 2 hours. And then I get sick of it and forget about it. And because of that, I like never finish any of the events. So I log in like once, do it for like an hour, and then I leave. It's a commitment. I mean, if they have quality of life to like make it a bit easier, then maybe I'd be more willing.
儀式で張った結界が効力を発揮するまでは漆黒の力に対抗する代表と天下無双の将軍。時間稼ぎには十分じゃろ。
でも悪夢の断片は地脈を通って動くから場所の特
Oh, they're
定
going
が
through ley
難しいよね。
lines.
その答えも喜びが大きければ大きいほど。
つまりおとりは
We need a sense of joy. That's right, we're going to use Paimon as bait.
それはどうでしょう。今度こそ敵が現れれば
Plane of Euthymia. She can just do that, huh?
私と共に一心浄土に入り
ならわらは
今日も徹夜かな。
何時の発案じゃろうが。
やっぱり私の悪夢は見たわ。
Cute. Mizuki made like a game based off of the Yomiko, the fox character. You heard of Miside? Yeah, it's all the streamers are playing it, right? It's like VR girlfriend horror game or something. Do you know how long it is? Is it like a 3-hour playthrough? Do you think people would want to watch me play it, or is it old enough now that people would just be annoyed that I don't know what I'm doing? It's nice having the Inazuma gang in a quest again. I really liked Inazuma. You'd watch. Okay. We'll have to see if we can find the time for it. Seen people do it in one stream. Maybe I'll have to do it on a weekend. Alright, I said I'd play for about half an hour. It's been 43 minutes. Your simple comfort reel lately has been a little salad, rice and tofu miso soup. Dude, miso soup's fantastic. Are you a Shiro miso guy or the other one? Is it red miso? I don't know. Akai, nah. Yeah, maybe I'd play that. Maybe people would like to watch me play like a streamer game. Alright. Not the not red. Shiro then, like white miso. They're both good. If you're buying it in like a paste and then mixing it with water, that is. If you're buying it in a powder, then I don't know what it is. Anyway, I have to head off now. I have work tomorrow, and I need to shower and make lunch and stuff, and it's 10:15. So I'm gonna disappear. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I'm sorry that it was short, but I'll stream again tomorrow probably. So. Oh, actually, hang on. I can go collect my daily thing. I really like this thing. Like, I haven't had to actually do dailies. You just do the quest, and it's like, yeah, here you go. Everything. Good night. Thanks for the treat. Well, thanks for watching today. It was nice. It's nice to have people around. Alright. Oh, God. I think there's a button to send everyone out again, and I just misclicked it. I don't know if any of this stuff I need, so I've just been doing it at random. But yeah, good night. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.